taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah, the crown. So close I can taste it. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It is me, the Ninja Reviewer here. Time for another exciting review of the one and only One Piece. Wow, Monkey D. Luffy. Episode. Hold up. Sorry, I lost. There we go. Episode 817. That's it. There we go. Episode 817 review. Oh, dude. This episode right here, man, has got... Oh, wait. I gotta show Chopper off. Hi. Hi. Anyways. Wow. Okay. This week's episode of One Piece. Alright. This was definitely the saddest moment we've ever gotten in One Piece history. Not just as a moment, but also for the character Sanji. Which, yo, I felt completely bad for this dude. I'm like, no! And especially the way he was trying to light his cigarette and it wouldn't go. It just wouldn't light, man. Then you just see him in the rain crying along while he's trying to light it. I'm like, oh, God. Dude, oh, God. I as a Sanji fan, I really can't see Sanji. Wow, my boy Sanji, man, he really got it rough. And here's the reason. In this episode, we find out that Mono Bob call you bitch. Pudding. Yes, now you anime fans, you anime onlys know why we're gonna call Pudding bitch, which why we are, because you gotta quote that awesome Tupac song, "Never Why You Called You Bitch," which, yes, no wonder why. Shit, this is why we're calling her that, is because of what happened in the manga when we read this last year. I remember this is where we were, actually it covered a little bit of the chapter after that, which is actually the final chapter of last year that we had. Now, I don't know if this means we're going to have that particular part in the next episode as well. Oh, yeah, speaking of that, before I fanboy, let's just get to this episode, because the next episode preview, oh, baby, yo, okay. Yo, alright. Let me get to this week's episode, because I'm just gonna fanboy all over the place, because Toei is doing something right. Shocking compared to Mr. Goda and Shiba Oda himself didn't do in the manga. But before I get to that, let's get to this episode. So right here in this episode, we find out that Pudding was actually the one that shot Reiju in the foot, or in the leg, whatever. And shot her in the leg, and she actually took her to her actual room to explain that she's not really going to marry Sanji, because the plan is that Pudding is going to shoot Sanji right in front of everyone for the world to see, and then once that happens, they'll be able to take over the Germa Kingdom as well. It's not only just Sanji, but most of the entire Germa will be pretty much dead. And what's going to happen is that Big Mom and company are going to take over their technology and their weaponry and all their scientific technology and pretty much keep it on their island, making her one of the top incredible Yonko ever. I mean, hell, even Blackbeard and the rest of the Yonkos will be extremely jelly if that is going to be the case. I don't know about Shanks. Shit, we still don't know much about Shanks, man, because I need to see this dude fight. I really need to see Shanks fight, just saying. So anyways, so that's basically what the plan was, and also the way that she was actually, now granted, some people may complain that this episode was a bit slow, which I will admit, yes, it was a bit slow. This week, I will say, was a bit slower than it was with the last couple of straight fire episodes that we've had during the actual, the whole actual Whole Cake Island stuff or whatever, the battles, with Tamago and of course Pedro, and now Brook getting his moment to shine as well. So yeah, there was a lot of crazy shit going down for the past 2 episodes. Oh, bro, oh my god. Okay, I'll get to it soon. Don't worry. Yo, all right. So basically, this episode is very simple. That's what we find out. So there's also going to be something else in hand as well, related to Pudding's powers. And the reason why they trust Pudding a lot is because of her skilled acting, and they already know about this hidden talent. Only the family is the only one that knows. Nobody else around the entire town or the entirety of the country of Whole Cake Island knows anything about her acting skills. Like, nobody else knows about that. So that's basically what we gotta explain. And of course, Reiju just making fun of Sanji's proposal from when he took the mask off. Fucking mask off. Sorry, I had to represent that song, but you get my drift. So when he takes off the little the skin peel thingy, which was the thing to pretty much, the thing that pretty much keeps his skin intact, where technically it has the thing, intact, from his face being all bruised up and stuff like that. So what happened is that she was making fun of him for that and whatever with the cheeks, and I'm like, oh my god, I just want to take Pudding and slap her silly so many times. Like, Sanji, kick the shit out of this hoe, man. Just drop kick this hoe. Like, if they were me, if my feelings were hurt like that, I would have gone in that fucking balcony, snuck into, broke that window, and wrecked the shit out of her. Like, honestly, like, after all I done for you, this is how you repay me? Oh, hell no. So that's something I wish Sanji would have done, but of course he's more of a gentleman, like, and he wouldn't. So, and just the way that, it just, unbreak my heart, say you love me again. Like, dude, honestly, shit, man, I really felt bad for Sanji. Like, this episode, I'm not gonna lie, man, when that scene dropped,
I'm really feeling it.
Yeah, I was really feeling it. I really, really was. And especially the way the animation looked. Now, granted, the animation for this week's episode was kind of more decent. It wasn't like the highest quality, like, not just solid, but high quality. Not even just high quality, like, just greatness. Like, I was surprised the greatness of animation had been for the past 2 episodes, or even like the 3 episodes even of One Piece has been so far. And then all of a sudden, the animation here was just kind of like, more like decent. But the animation really got in high quality when we got to the end of this episode with the reveal and everything. And then, of course, that sad moment with Sanji. And then also, meanwhile, I forgot to mention, too, that Luffy is also still struggling to get out because, as we know, that's exactly what she whispered in the ear. Oh, and I forgot to mention, too, the third eye. Yes, the third eye girl that we knew. I mean, it was a parody of Brown Eye Girl, but, that song. But you get the gist. So, the 3-eyed girl that we saw way back at the very end of Fishman Island, yes, that was that exact same girl. Everybody called it. Well, I mean, it was pretty obvious from the get-go, from the way the face looked and everything. It was pretty obvious most of the anime-onlys pretty much got it, but maybe not. Maybe some people were in the loop, but now, since, it's already revealed, hey, now you're not in the loop anymore. Now you're not just going crazy. Yes, this really is the third eye girl that we saw way back at the end of Fishman Island when they revealed the Hokage, that one scene where Luffy challenges her to the new world. So, yeah. So, there's that. So now you definitely know that's her. And really, that's pretty much it when it comes to this episode. So, yeah, that's pretty much... I'm trying to think if there was anything else in this episode that was, like, going on after that. Well... Technically, no. Yeah, there was, like, really nothing after that. Yeah, there was absolutely really nothing. Yeah, I will admit the pacing, again, was kind of a bit slower this time around. And even though it was a very hard... I guess I would have to say the only issue I think I had with this week's episode was just the pacing was just a bit slow this time around. But this moment was pretty much feel-worthy, and especially now we know why Pudding is such a biatch, and... we're going to find out why. So, if I had to give the score, it's not completely perfect. I'll probably give this episode a 4.5 out of 5, making it a great plus episode. Again, my only issue was, I guess, the pacing, at least to me, in my personal opinion. the pacing, at least to me in this episode, was kind of a bit stretched out. Yeah, I don't know if I'm the only one that notices, but yes, the pacing was stretched out for this episode. Did I know more than usual, I guess? Okay, now get to next week's preview. Oh! It's time! Brooke versus Big Mamu next week. And yo, this is a fight that was never really seen in the manga. Now granted, I don't know if they're going to do the part afterwards where he's all like pretty much beaten up after his Torbrent thing is off, because in the manga we didn't really get all that. Like what you see in the preview is we didn't really get that stuff basically in the manga version, because that's the part at the very end we saw. We didn't see anything else. That we was completely beaten up and everything. But now we get to see in full throttle the crazy big bitch, nasty woman hoe herself, Big Mamu, fight off against Soul King Brooke. The animation quality looks phenomenal, man. I cannot wait for next Saturday's episode, man. This is going to be straight up fire. No pun intended. Yo, the way they showed it, man. We saw Prometheus and then Brooke. Yo, I can't wait, man. This episode's going to be hype. Although I don't think we're going to get that particular part that I think we're going to get to. Maybe that's the next episode, because right after next Saturday's episode, the Saturday after that will be the final episode of 2017. And then during the New Year's weekend, there will be no new episode of One Piece or Dragon Ball Super. So right after next Saturday's episode, we have one more episode after that for the year. And that will wrap up all the episodes for 2017. So we only have 819 and 820 left for this year's season of One Piece. And oh man, dude, I really cannot wait to see next week's, man. It's gonna be amazing, man. Let's go. I'm fucking stoked, man. I really can't wait. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this week's episode of One Piece. Were you just as depressed and just completely baffled on what you saw with Sanji? Like, how deep of a scar he must have gotten after that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys next week for episode 819 review, and for the manga folks, I'll see you guys this Thursday with the upcoming live reaction / review of this week's chapter of the One Piece War. So until then, that's basically it. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe as always. Do not forget to click the bell to join that squad to get those notifications. And also do not forget to follow my social media plugins and my gamer tags as well. So peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky. The Enderu, ha 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 ha, is the limit. And my manga fans, keep supporting what you read and what you watch. And that's it. Talk to you guys later. Bye bye.